Sounds good.
All right, everybody. I'm Sarah Velasquez. Can you all hear me? Wave. Yes? Okay. I'm Sarah Velasquez. I'm the communications manager for the KINBRE, and this is our monthly undergraduate professional development seminar. This month we have Isaac, who is presenting about iPoster. I am assuming that all of you will be going to the symposium in January in Wichita, and we'll be presenting a poster. So I hope that you are ready to put it together. And Isaac's going to give us some tips and tricks for using the software. So take it away, Isaac.
All right. Hi, everyone. Nice to meet you. I'm Isaac, and I work for a company called iPoster Sessions, and I've been working closely with Sarah Velasquez and Hiara for a bunch of years now. So I'll just snag this screen here. Can everybody see my screen? Excellent. All right, so here are a couple of pictures from last year's, or technically this year's, K-INBRE. And this is just to give you a sort of an idea of what it will look like on site. In my opinion, it's a quite informal but relaxed in a positive way environment where you are going to stand at your designated screen for a specific amount of time, and you're simply going to network and people come up to you. It's super relaxed and nice, and people will ask you questions about your poster. So as you can see here, what is being shown on the screens is this. And I'll show you last year's K-INBRE iPoster gallery. So this is what you're gonna see when you come up to your screen. All of the published K-INBRE iPosters will be gathered and centralized in this gallery right here. Up at the top, you have a bunch of filtering options. So let's grab cell bio, and let's browse all of the cell bio iPosters on Saturday. So in my opinion, the easiest way, if you're the main author, is just to type up your name in this field right here. Nobody named Howard. So let's reset search, and let's take a look at what an iPoster could look like. So this, let's say this is your iPoster, and these iPosters are being presented on high definition touchscreens. So you're gonna wanna use your finger to browse around. So you're gonna wanna tap on, let's say, obviously you wanna start with the introduction. If you're doing a run through, you wanna click or tap with your finger on the introduction content box and browse through. It's not gonna be like a normal PowerPoint presentation, and it's not gonna be like a normal paper poster because you can't browse the entire poster at a glance. So what you're gonna wanna do is that you're gonna wanna use your iPoster as a visual aid. Let's say you wanna show this picture right here. You wanna tap on it and it'll bring it up to its full size. Due to this fact, we definitely recommend you to upload high resolution and large images up to 1920 times 1080 pixels. And yeah, it really makes a difference, and it'll really impress the attendees when you're on site on those large screens. So as you can see down here, and we'll circle back to this later, but there will be a bunch of buttons down in the right-hand corner of your iPoster. First one here is Contact Author. This is quite self-explanatory, but what attendees can do here, if they're just browsing the gallery and stumble upon your poster and want to talk to you or send you an email about your research, they can enter their name and they can enter their email. And they can say, hey, really enjoyed your research, blah, 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 blah. And they can click send, and that'll send you an email. So that's pretty practical. The print button right here, that is only available in the online gallery, and that will bring up a document that you can save for offline mode. So since the iPoster is an electronic system, an interactive system, the content boxes and all of the online content like online data sets and YouTube images and MP3 files won't be available here, but you'll have all of your images and all of your text gathered in this document. So you can easily save this as a PDF. And then the last button here is Get iPoster. So if an attendee stumbles upon your iPoster, they can email it to themselves. And then obviously for privacy reasons, you'll be notified that somebody has snagged your iPoster. The Get iPoster button is voluntary, like you can disable it yourself, so you don't have to worry about that. So let's get to it. I'll use my login details here. One second, please.
Did you forget your own password, Isaac?
All right, sorry about that, everyone. A little technical mishap, but let's just ignore that didn't happen. All right, so I've used my login details to log into the template editor, and this is what you guys are gonna see the first time you use your, so you've received your official letter of invitation. And enclosed in the letter of invitation are useful tips and tricks on how to create your iPoster, support links, and most importantly, your login credentials. So you log into the site, and this is what you'll see. And yeah, this contains a bunch of useful support links, but the most important thing here is that we don't support Internet Explorer. And I think next year, Microsoft, that they're not gonna, yeah, I think they're actually phasing out Internet Explorer as well. So you're gonna wanna click continue. And this is arguably one of the most important steps. So you're gonna wanna select the template that is most suitable for your research. I mean, I think most of you are actually gonna copy paste a lot from a previous document or something that you've already created. But let's say, okay, so let's just choose this one. All right, so let's get started. All of this is quite intuitive. And after I've filled in my title, my name, and my affiliation, I'm gonna wanna go over and start filling in the content box titles. So that, I mean, depending on your research, the easiest thing probably to do would just be to do intro, discussion, analysis, conclusion. And what's important here, if you guys are copy pasting from a previously existing document, please transfer it over to a plain text editor. This is really important because when you copy paste directly from a PDF or a Microsoft Word or a PowerPoint or what have you, a lot of alien formatting transfers over, and it can make your text display really weird in our system. So I have some Pig Latin here, and I'll just copy paste it right onto the template. So let's take a look at the design tools. To your right, you'll see a toolbar. So let's start from the top. Design your iPoster. Right here, we can insert an image, or we can choose a background color and a gradient into there. But for all of you that want to personalize your iPoster to that next level, you can reset all styles to default, insert an image, and here, as you can see, I've gathered a bunch of images, and I've gathered a bunch of images, GIFs, MP3 files, and everything that I want to use on my iPoster. So I definitely recommend you gathering all of your materials in one place, so you can easily just drag and drop into this field right here. So let's say I want a forest as my background image. And as you can see, the background image is in place. All of these are pretty self-explanatory as well. The title text font you can change to Arial. Obviously, black wouldn't be good, so I'll change to red or what have you. And so the title text box color, I recommend either white on black or black on white. And you can change the color of the content box headers as well, and the background color, as you can see there. Author info, you can just write a little bit about yourself if that's relevant, your degrees or your education or what have you. Abstract, pretty self-explanatory there too if you have an abstract. Let's see. So, and then disclosures, if you have anything to disclose, it should be in this section right here. And so let's save our work. And I really recommend you guys doing this often, is clicking this preview button here. And what that does is that it gives you a really good sense of what your iPoster will be displayed like on site at the conference itself. And if you are working on a screen that is capable of 1920 times 1080 resolution, I'd really recommend it. So these extra buttons here now, author info, disclosures, and abstract. If you elect to not put anything in those sections, these buttons won't appear. And contact author, print, and get iPoster we've already reviewed. So let's get back to, oh, yeah, that's right, references. Put all of your references down in this designated area right here. Before I start working on an iPoster, I always upload all of the images to the image gallery, because when you place them on your poster, you don't have to, you can skip this extra step of uploading. You could just go to this tab right here and grab an image and place it in there. So I find that super helpful. Let's say you want to add a YouTube video. I recommend exploring this toolbar right here. This is the content box toolbar, and it's very similar to Word, but in the top row right here, you'll see a couple of extra ones. So let's say we want to insert a video and embed a YouTube video on our iPoster. You go to YouTube, you copy paste your link, and you click OK. So as you can see, the YouTube video is now embedded on your iPoster in that specific content box. It is important that if you are uploading a YouTube video for the purpose of sharing it on your iPoster, you need to have the YouTube video set to not set to private, and you need to have it set on allow embedding. If it contains sensitive research that you don't want to share with anybody, you can mark or you can check the box unlisted. That will effectively hide it from the public and from all, it won't be indexed on Google or YouTube, so it'll hide it from the searches, but you cannot have the YouTube video marked private, and you must allow embedding. So let's click save, and let's click preview again. And as you guys can see, the YouTube videos there. So this is a really, I recommend, if it's relevant, I recommend, really recommend you using all of your tools at your disposal, because there is a lot of multimedia, there are a lot of multimedia tools at your disposal. So let's say you want to insert an external link. You click in the top right-hand corner of this toolbar here. You can say Isaac's link, and you can do paste your URL in here. And let's do save, and let's do preview again. Apologize for the slow internet connection here. All right, here we go. So as you can see in this content box labeled discussion, here's the link. And as you can see, it's opening up in a new tab right here. That won't be the case at the conference. It'll actually open up in a modal window that's just smack placed boom over here. So you actually never, you never leave your iPoster or the iPoster gallery. But you can have links to online data sets, and this is a global seismograph viewer, and you can take a look at earthquakes or tectonic plate activity. And so it's really impressive, all the things you can do, all the tools at your disposal. So yeah, firstly, copy paste all of your text into a plain text editor like TextEdit or WordPad, Notepad. Paste all of your text, distribute it evenly and nicely. Upload all of your images to the image gallery, and we allow JPEG, PNG, and GIFs. And then lastly, you can upload MP3 files. So let me just show how you do that. Say we want to insert an HTML5 audio here. It needs to be MP3. So you drag and drop your MP3 file here, and you click OK. And as you can see, the MP3 file is in place. And in the right-hand toolbar, back again to that one, you'll have all of the support links here, super useful. Print iPoster, we recognize that from the print button in the online gallery, brings up the document. And share iPoster, this is the direct link, the direct URL to your iPoster. So if you want to share this with family and friends or colleagues, you're free to do so. Just link them directly. And my settings, here you can choose contact email. So remember that we went to, this has to do with this button right here. So let's say we've sent you your letter of invitation to your university address, but you want the forms, the contact author forms, the people that try to contact you via this button, you want these messages to go to your Gmail or your private email. That's where you do so. So you can do Isaac at, at gmail.com instead, and then edit your contact information there. Choose publishing rules. This is if you want your iPoster to be available online. So, and Hiara and Sarah knows this better than I, but the KINBRE website or the KINBRE iPoster gallery I don't know if it's going to be online after the conference or before the conference, but they'll probably let us know. So if you want your iPoster to be available after the conference in the online gallery, that's where you decide this here. Yes or no. We also have a little photo rules, like if you don't want people to take photos of your iPoster, it brings up a little icon. If you click yes, it brings up a little icon. Technically, there's no way to enforce that, but at least you've let them know that it's not okay. And here's where you enable the Get iPoster button. If you don't want people to be able to send themselves your iPoster, this is where you do that, yes or no. And after the conference, it's always nice to see how many people have clicked your iPoster, excuse me. So here's where you do that. How many times it's been viewed at the conference, how many times it's been viewed in the online gallery, and you can download Excel files to give you the stats. So preview and save often. Use all of the multimedia tools at your disposal. So MP3 files, audio narrations, GIFs, YouTube videos, and external links to online data sets or what have you. And once you're all done, oh, also in the top right corner, you can see different messages that are, relevant to KINBRE 2020. So you need to be published and done January 3rd. So when you're all done with this, you click publish. And now effectively what that does is that it sends your iPoster to the gallery. I do believe that no one except us and perhaps Sarah and Hiara will have access to the online gallery prior to the conference. So this basically just, we do quality control of all of the iPosters before the conference. So if you publish before January 3rd, we can guarantee that all of your content is going to display properly. You can obviously make changes to a published iPoster. Simply just make the change, click save, and the published version in the gallery will be replaced with your newly updated version. The only way to switch templates is to click the delete button here, and that will bring you back to the template selection screen. All of your images in your image gallery will remain and transfer over to the new template, but none of your text will. So I definitely recommend to just extract everything, copy paste it into a separate document, and then reapplying it to your new template. Yeah, I think that's basically it. If you guys have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
At Wichita, a number of the specifics that you mentioned here, what to do, what not to do, are those listed in an instruction site?
Yes, good question, correct. So I definitely recommend to check out the quick guide first, the do's and don'ts. It's available in Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a good FAQ as well, and definitely check out the cases page, because here you can check out what people have done previously, and yeah, you can just get some inspiration, if you will.
Okay.
We'll link that on the website, Bill, so that the students have easy access to it.
I'm sorry, sir, I didn't hear you.
I said I'll link it on our website so that the students have easy access to it.
Okay.
Hi, this is Kansas State University. Can you change the template after the publication date?
Yeah, absolutely, you can. Technically, you can change the template and work on your iPoster up until it's time to present. It's just that we can't guarantee that everything will work 100% because we haven't been given time to check your iPoster, but no, absolutely. I mean, one has to assume that everything is going to work properly. And so, yeah, you can work technically up until like 5 seconds before your presentation. Make small changes.
We do ask that, you publish your poster by the deadline, but that of course doesn't mean your poster has to be done. So regardless of whether or not it's done or not, you should post it by the deadline just so that we do have, it in the gallery and ready to go in case there are any problems, but you can keep adding to it or change to it or anything you need to do until the moment you present.
It's on January 23rd. One is after the registration. I can just click now. You just pull that up.
Have any of you made iPosters before? Raise your hand. Have any of you done it before?
Yeah.
Cool. Has anybody already logged into their iPoster to try it? No?
Any early birds? No?
Not yet.
I mean, you guys can log in.
We have until
and play
January
around with-
3rd.
Oh, sorry?
Don't we have until January 3rd? Why would we log in now?
Bad example.
I mean, technically you can log in and create an iPoster about why the Big Bang Theory should be canceled or how Patrick Mahomes could stay healthy and share it with your friends and then delete it and create a,
Does anybody have any concerns or any other questions?
What was the question?
She said she has followed the research.
You all need to remember that I will be coming around looking to make sure you have the grant number on your poster also. So make sure that you have that either in your references or acknowledgements or something.
Sounds good. So access, I mean, all of this information will be in your official letter of invitation. But if you guys have any issues or any questions during the process, just shoot us an email via the support system and we'll respond within 24 hours. That's the iPoster sessions guarantee.
Oh, Isaac, I have a question. I don't know if you covered this, maybe you did, and I just didn't hear it, about multiple people working on the same poster.
No, yeah, good question. We don't allow for real-time collaboration like a Google Sheets or a Google Docs. So feel free to share your login credentials with your co-authors or whoever. Just make sure that you're not logged in at the same time.
So if there are multiple authors on your poster and you guys are working together, whoever's the first author or submitted the abstract will get the login information, and
Correct.
then you'll share it together. And the reason they don't want you in at the same time is because then it won't save properly. So just make sure that one of you is working on it at a time.
Right.
And for those of you that submitted dummy abstracts, make sure that you go in and change your abstract before the meeting also. And try to take advantage of all of the different things that the iPoster can do, because there's, what other conferences do you have opportunities for videos and cool backgrounds and that kind of stuff. So
You're here.
Well, last chance for questions or comments, concerns. Don't be shy. All right, well, I guess if there are no other questions, then we can wrap it up.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah.
I'll be recorded, or this has been recorded, and I will post it on our website so you can take a look at it later if you need to. And I'll also, like Isaac said, all of the links are in the email that you got, but I will also post the links on our website for easy access. And if anything comes up, please email the iPoster help or let me know, and we'll see what we can do for you.
Yeah, keep an eye out for your letter of invitation, guys.
All right, we'll see you in January.
Thanks very much. See you in January.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thanks,
Sarah.
guys.
Thanks, Isaac.
Sarah, I have a quick question for you. Sorry.
Sure.
Are we going to have a session next month?
No, we don't have a December session.
Okay, that's all I wanted to check. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.